it's me, Reisna. I am back with another video of Love and Deepspace. Are you ready? No? It's okay, don't worry. I'm not ready either. Here we go. So for today's agenda, we're going to be reading the Valentine's Day event. It ends soon, so I figured I might as well just do my own read-along of it. The Veiled Whispers, I do have all three, so that's going to be a part 2 for each one of the boys. So I'm going to start with... Oh my god, this man. I would like to sit on your lap, sir. Thank you. Move the desk aside and I can sit there. All right. Anyway, we're going to read the Kindred Memories, the Banquet Memo, and then we're going to read the corresponding memory to that. Alrighty, so we're going to start with Zayne. Love him. Then we'll leave him alone for a little bit, and then we'll come back. Alrighty, Banquet Memo, Zayne. Prelude. A prestigious medicine award ceremony and banquet will be held in Lincoln City this month. It has attracted considerable attention. I never expected to be involved in this event. Coming! I rushed to open the door. Zayne is standing outside. You're here early. Make yourself at home.
Have you received the invitation?
Yeah, I thought it was sent to the wrong person when I first saw it.
How? The paper has your name on it.
Exactly. I couldn't believe my name and a medicine award ceremony would be on the same document. I was thinking about looking up the names on the guest list so I won't be clueless at the banquet.
That won't be necessary. I'll introduce you to them. Not to mention several of my former professors and classmates are curious about you.
Meeting Zayne's gaze, I suddenly have a bad feeling about this. Dr. Zayne, you didn't tell them any embarrassing stories about me, did you? Like when I was ambushed by a wanderer that released tickling gas, I ended up laughing all the way to Axo's hospital's ER.
Of course not.
Zayne just smiles and changes the subject.
You need an outfit to wear for this banquet.
I'm thinking about that too. You're just in time. Maybe you can give me some advice? I open my closet to reveal 3 or 4 dresses. Zayne looks somewhat stunned.
I've never seen you wear these before.
They're for work. I don't often get the chance to wear them.
How are these for work?
I occasionally get missions that require a disguise. I wore this when I sneaked into an underground facility. It's perfect for a banquet combat uniform and missions.
It's too flashy.
What about this one? I had the tailor adjusted accordingly. I can hide weapons on my back, waist, or around my thighs.
The design is ingenious. However, this will be a normal banquet. Its modifications won't be used.
You never know. Zayne takes the dress from me and puts it back.
A normal dress will do.
No, it won't. We need to make an impression.
Your presence is already immaculate. We could go to the mall. I believe we still have plenty of time.
Huh? Is that necessary?
It is. Since we're attending the banquet, our combat uniform should match. And I need one. So, won't you go shopping with me?
Yes, absolutely yes. I would love to go shopping with you. As we enter the mall, we are greeted with shades of pink and red. Hearts and roses are everywhere. It feels like we came in at the wrong time.
Malls are always chasing the holidays.
Or rather, capitalism is always chasing generous consumers. There's so many people here. Which store do you want to visit first?
It doesn't matter. Fashion isn't my strong suit.
I don't know anything about fashion either. Zayne and I exchange a look before he points at a nearby store.
We could start there.
I turn my head. The shop store faces the main street. It's nice, great for escaping.
The clothes look good as well. Why don't we check it out?
Welcome.
I'm overwhelmed by the sight of various types of clothing in the shop.
What do you think?
My hunter's exam was easier than this.
We should change things up. Let's pick out each other's outfits.
Okay, I'll trust you with this very important task. Zayne stops in front of a dark blue dress adorned with small diamonds. I scrutinize it.
I think you'd look nice in it.
It's too long. The hemline is too narrow. The waistline looks too tight. The large sleeves will be cumbersome whenever I walk. The employee nearby looks slightly confused, but Zayne nods.
There are other dresses.
It's fine. This dress looks good at...
If you don't like it, then we won't get it. We have more than enough time to find a dress that suits your taste.
Aw, Zayne. Chapter 2. After several rounds of shopping, Zayne and I finally find the perfect outfits for each other.
It's not bad.
Zayne steps out of the fitting room, slightly lowering his head to adjust his cuffs. The clothes accentuate his broad shoulders and long legs, adding a touch of cool elegance.
Do you have nothing to say?
I was wondering how I could praise my excellent taste. I really do have good eyes.
The clothes are a bit too formal.
No. It complements your look. It was basically made for you.
Perhaps you should have worked here instead.
I'm not lying. Besides, our outfits match. I stand next to Zayne and make a finger gun and strike a pose from a movie before the mirror. Don't we look like spies?
I'm missing a tie.
Sir, your model's wearing a tie, but we're gonna excuse that fact. Leave it to me. I find one and loop it around Zayne's neck. He lifts his head and his Adam's apple's slightly moving. Why are you nervous, Dr. Zayne?
The most vulnerable part of my body is being held right now. It's a typical response.
Being careful would be the smart option. Having lowered my voice, I lean in and slowly pull the knot to his collar.
Are you done?
No, I'm not done. Yes? Well, I let go and fix his collar.
I'm shocked. I didn't expect you to be good at tying a tie.
I learned from the best. Why, of course. Smug, I wiggle my eyebrows. A hunter should be able to tie all sorts of knots.
Are you implying I was your prey then?
Maybe. Maybe not. Who knows? A week before the banquet, I arrive at Zayne's house. He's working at his desk. Here's a cup of coffee. Take a break.
Thank you.
What are you doing? Leaning in, I notice Zayne in the middle of writing a speech.
I was invited to give a 5-minute speech at the banquet. I'm almost done.
I guess you're natural.
Actually, this is my 3rd draft. Are you surprised?
No. I am. Considering Dr. Zayne's background, he should be a pro at public speaking.
The award commemorates my contributions to advancing the field of medicine. That's why I wanted you to attend the banquet.
Zayne looks at me earnestly, his voice carrying a tinge of solemnness. I'm honored. But you seem a little nervous. Am I wrong? Wanting to tease him, I move closer. Zayne quickly averts his gaze, but I still catch a hint of anxiety.
It's only a speech.
Why don't we do a few practice runs? On a whim, I grab the remote from the table and hold it like a microphone. The most anticipated moment has arrived. Dun dun dun. Let's congratulate the recipient of this prestigious award, Dr. Zayne.
I doubt the host is going to be this excited.
Congratulations, Dr. Zayne. Would you like to say a few words?
What are you expecting me to say?
I thrust the microphone into his hand, and Zayne reluctantly plays along.
The medical field is as vast as a mountain range. I've simply stumbled upon a path others have yet to tread, and there's still a long way to go on my journey.
Is that it?
What do you mean?
Shouldn't you be thanking someone like...
Yes. I'd like to thank my professors, my colleagues who are dedicated to healthcare, and my patients who trust me. I also want to thank the person who supported me from the very beginning.
And who might that be? Zayne smiles.
So close, yet so far.
This man, oh my god. Finally, the day of the banquet arrives. I start getting ready ahead of time. Everything is good to go except one thing.
We have an hour left. We should leave now.
Zayne is here so he can be my escort. Meanwhile, I'm having trouble deciding what lipstick to put on. Which one do you think is better?
Didn't you ask that 10 minutes ago? Try this. I think it matches your outfit.
Zayne briefly glances at the lipstick I own and chooses one. Isn't the color too bright?
Don't move.
Zayne twists off the cap, lifts my chin, and slowly applies the lipstick to my lips. Once he's finished, he lets go of my chin and steps back.
I expected as much.
You're pretty good.
I'm flattered. Compared to doing surgery, this is easy.
Content, I look at myself in the mirror. Then I take something out of my bag and give it to Zayne. Here, a token of my gratitude.
Cologne?
The salesperson recommended it when I was buying clothes the other day. I thought it suited you perfectly. Now it's your turn not to move. A splendid, refreshing fragrance reminiscent of ice and snow fills the air.
Not bad.
Why are you laughing?
It's like the lipstick. I think they can be considered our exclusive mark on each other.
"15 minutes before the banquet officially begins, Zayne and I arrive at the venue. The brilliant lit hall, many experts in the medical field are already present. Zayne and I walk arm in arm as we enter and draw attention to ourselves.
Dr. Zayne, you're here. It's been a while.
People come up to greet Zayne now and then. Curious to varying degrees, they glance at me.
This is Dr. Charles from Renho Hospital. We used to be classmates.
Hello, it's an honor to meet you. Dr. Charles seems to be pleasantly surprised and shakes my hand.
I've heard so much about you from Zayne. It's nice to finally meet you in person.
I can't help but glance at Zayne. As usual, he appears calm. What did he say?
You'll have to ask him that yourself. You're as wonderful as he said you were.
After everyone leaves, I look at Zayne. Complex emotions and a bit of gratitude stir within me. Zayne, I never thought...
I said nothing of the sort. Anyway, let's go. My former...
Oh, sorry. Scroll back. Scroll back. It's fine. Despite having done a bit of research beforehand, I still feel a little overwhelmed as Zayne introduces me to several of his former classmates.
Are you nervous?
Sort of. My palms are sweaty. Why didn't you tell me you knew a lot of people here?
The medical field is actually quite small. It's nothing special. However, it seems the professors like you more than me.
Are you jealous?
Not at all. I'm happy, actually.
A romantic, melodious song starts to play. Under the shimmering lights, Zayne extends his hand to me.
May I have this dance?
Because of the hazy light, his gaze appears gentle. Oh. I place my hand in his and we move to the dance floor. Oh my god. Don't hold down on your mouse. Do you trust me? What if I mess up?
That's fine.
Zayne's hand rests on my back as he takes lead.
I'm more more than willing to match your pace.
Zayne, you can't say that. You can't say that, sir. Hello? You would. Oh my god. Okay, so. Oh, okay. Alrighty, it is time. It's time to move on to read The Drunken Intimacy Memoria. Should I make that a separate video? I should probably make that a separate video so then it can get its own highlight. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I'll do that instead. All right, everybody. Get ready for part 2. Don't worry, it's gonna happen. Alrighty. So, once again, it's Reisna, Snow Leopard VTuber, enjoying love in deep space. You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, and TikTok. If you liked the video and want me to do more read-alongs, feel free to like, subscribe, comment, all the fun stuff. I'll be back soon, I promise. All right, bye everybody.